May there. Oh God. May there. How you doing? Bobby Dirkens here. Thank you for joining me. Oh, thank you for joining me for this delayed reaction. Last night I I just couldn't take what I saw on the game, and I'd had a few, and I'm embarrassed to say that I may or may not have went to the local Walmart and got into a fight. Um, I I can't believe that we're losers now. We just really are. We're losers. We we just Sweeney's let me down. I don't even know if my wife loves me anymore. Oh yeah, it was fun watching South Carolina lose. It really was. I mean, watching them chickens just it's just bothersome. Folks, I just want to tell you I'm sorry for letting you down. But I just here's how it went. After BT Potter had to start kicking field goals because we couldn't throw the ball downfield. Uh, well, we were throwing the ball downfield, and we were either catching it or we were getting pass interference calls. And and I can't think. Oh, then we stopped doing that for some reason and started running because the obvious thing you do was when the other team can't stop you from passing the ball downfield. I'm not talking about out to the side over here where water boys, you know, that. I'm talking about throwing the ball downfield 30, 40 yards downfield. And it was pass interference. You know that the very next thing you do is stop doing it because it's working. And I just started, when things got out of control, I'll tell you exactly what I did. I started drinking my Bud Light. I turned on some Hank Williams Jr. I got to dancing and running around, got to screaming. My wife told me, you're going to have to go somewhere. You're going to have to, you can't be here in front of Bobby Dirkens Jr., Bobby Dirkens Jr., Jr., and think this is okay. You can't. You can't do it. So, I'm just telling you, I went out there, got my truck, went out there, kept listening to the game, and there was orange in the end zone, all right. It just wasn't Clemson orange. And I got to running around. I got to doing donuts in the parking lot. And then this big-haired woman with poor color came up and started screaming at me. You ain't gonna do this. And so suddenly, I got mad. Then her gamecock husband hops out of the vehicle. And he starts screaming about how we lost and we're going to lose, excuse me. I looked at him and I said, well, you lost. And then he screamed at me, well, you lost and we beat you too. And he said, you can go tell your grandma I said you lost too. I looked, I said, well, you ain't going to talk about my grandma like that. And suddenly, I reached out there with my hand. And I grabbed him in the mouth. He had a big mouth. His false teeth had fell out. This moron bit my hand. He did. I don't even know if I mean, it's just bad. And then his old, ugly, pointed hair wife probably teaches school somewhere, been in there 30 years. She started hitting me over the head with a bag of Depends diapers. I'm going to tell you right now, you see our dependents' diapers and you think, oh, that's just diapers. This was like the ultra pack. She started swinging, she started hitting me. Well, I ain't going to hit a woman. I wished I could have. So what I did was I swung him around and let him start hitting her. Police got there. She screamed. She said it was racism or something, and she's white. I mean, it's just, but you know how people are. You just say racism, they believe it. That goat's racist. Anyway. So, cop arrested me, took me to jail. They all need me down there because they all big Clemson fans. And they said, look, we're going to let you go, but we got to go through the whole process. They took my picture. They bandaged me up. Gave me a nice warm place to stay. Gave me a subpar cup of coffee. And brought me home this morning. And that is how that went. Listen, Clemson fans, we ain't got nothing to be happy about. I'm just telling you, we ain't got nothing to be happy about. The years of Clemson winning and dominating, I'm telling you, that old broad could swing a pack of diapers. The years of us winning is gone. We can win some of these games. We can win the crappy games. But I'm telling you, every time we play a team who has just some decent coaches and some decent talent, we're getting our butts handed to us. Think about it. We went up to South Bend to play an underwhelming Notre Dame team. And what did they do? They took the goalpost and beat us with it. That's what they did. And then, I'm not sure that woman wasn't a man with just feminine hair. So, that probably best team we played all year. Got our tails handed. Got our tails handed to us last night with a team who's missing most of their talent. And then, we played Ohio State. Lost there. Played LSU. Lost there. Every time we play anyone, played Georgia. Didn't get our butts whipped. Lost by a touchdown. Even gave it to them, but guess what? They took it and ran, scored a touchdown. Folks, if you want to sit here and think I'm bad for saying that it's over and that we're losers, go for it. Totally fine with me. This ain't the... I think I'm going to have a crown put on. Or I think a ring's in my mouth. Just a chipped tooth. We are done. And Sweeney came out afterwards and said, oh yeah, we're disappointed and stuff, but we're going to keep doing what we're going to do. What is that? Not developing players? And us going into these big games and losing them? Philly. I'm going to go through here and speak to some of y'all and then I'm going to have to go. I'm going to have to lay down or something. Try to get them to give me some pain pills. They locked me up in there with somebody who was lacing Mentos with fentanyl. I was like, I'll take some if it'll make me feel better. Tyler, yes, we are losers. Brian Stevens, hey, Bobby, you think you can sing Rocky Top? Rocky Top, Tennessee. Was that good enough for you? Doesn't matter, it beat the crap out of it. Kim Sylvester. Good to see you, Kim. X-Wing Sports, RT, Bama High, Roll Tide. Michael Fornbacher coming in here and dropping $10 on me, making it right. Brian, $10. Thank you so much for yeah, we're awful. We're awful. At least you're out in Las Vegas escaping it. I don't know, you can go You can go see those two men that, well, I think one of them's dead. Who has the tigers? And they dress like women. I got 26 people in here and I only got 6 thumbs up. What's going on? Oh, Johnson Evans. Got MBH 9104. When did ACC like being homecoming queen when you're homeschooled? Fan for 55 years. Yep. Chase Henderson. Chase, I might need you to drive up here and take a look at me. Oh, Lord. I think that woman tried to squirt some hand sanitizer on me and set me on fire or something. And it's the stinking kind, too. Between being her hitting me and then spraying that on me and then her cheap perfume and then the smell of butt at the county jail. It smelled like I went to a ladies' club. Clemson is the new Oklahoma. Yep. Oh, yeah, Dookie Chicken did this. Well, actually, his mama hen did it to me. James hugged it. Gamecocks on the rise. Dude, you lost. I know we lost, and I know you beat us this year. Y'all lost. In fact, y'all blew it. Brian Stevens, bad day for the state of South Carolina, or is that a county? It's a state. Lucky Louie B.T. Potter was the one that cost this game. I disagree with you, Lucky. I know we could do some math here and say it'd been much, much closer had he hit the majority of them, but I'm just telling you right now, our offensive coach is what cost us that ball game. You can go ahead and take that to the bank, sir. And it's going to continue to get ball. Scooter, it's called buddy ball. All of Dabo's buddies have jobs. Not too far from the truth, sir. Joey Webster, all that talk for nothing. I mean, it's a game. What am I supposed to do? Sit here and act like a little Christian woman? Reading my daily devotionals? Zachary Whitfield, is Dabo still running his mouth about Tennessee? I don't even think he was running his mouth about Tennessee. Not taking up for him because right now, I very well doubt he wants to come back to Clemson, South Carolina and have to deal with the mess he's got going on here. Y'all did a good job last night, Zach. Enjoy it. Have fun. But I'm gonna tell you right now, if y'all get until y'all get a defensive coordinator, you ain't gonna you ain't gonna you still got Alabama and you still got Georgia to deal with. So I know you beat Alabama this year, you feel pretty good about it. But Georgia looks like they reloading. So y'all need to get you a defensive coordinator. Alright. Oh God. I don't know what's worse. The outcome of the game or the thing was, I was trying. Then when the woman started hitting me, I grabbed her husband, or the man that she conned into signing the marital contract with, slung him in front of her so she'd beat him instead of beating me. But I ain't gonna put my hands on a woman. And I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, she knew better than to cling to the cop that I was trying to get fresh with her, because even a blind cop could have saw. I could have been drunk, high on God knows what, backed over by the truck. I wouldn't even wink at the woman. And that's by a twitch. Phew, Lord, she got me good. But she kept getting her licks in. Oh, Lord. Although I will tell you that the husband seemed... Somebody must have made a phone call on a cell phone. Something's going on in my head. Although the husband seemed to be quite used to getting beat by this hefty, burly schoolwoman man thing. I don't know. All right, well, listen, y'all. I'm going to let y'all go. I'm going to go lay down. The season is over, and I just want to let you know that nothing's changing. Nothing is changing. At least I'll get healed or something. Well, y'all be good. I'm Bobby Dirkens. You keep showing up. If My jaw will stop being locked and swelled up. I'll keep showing up. Bobby Dirkens.